Hello everyone, before we begin I just wanted to let you know that we got a new code here, BDOPA10. I'll have this down in the description below if you just want to go ahead and copy and paste it. Go ahead and go to the main website to redeem this, but this is a code that actually does not expire in 24 hours unlike the other codes that we've been getting. This one actually expires up until September 29th, and the reason being is because this code involves Pearl Abyss's 10th year anniversary. So please tell all your friends, tell your guildies, heck even spam it in chat, and if you so inclined, even share this video if you would like to, which I definitely would appreciate. But at the end of the day, I hope this code is something that we could all benefit from to enjoy Black Desert Online just a little bit more, you know, because it is a very grindy game after all. Anyways, welcome to Coffee and RPGs. My name is Solomon SK, where we cover the latest news, trends, and updates for the MMO and RPG gaming genre, including Black Desert Online. So if you guys got your cup ready full of coffee, and I really hope you do enjoy your coffee, let's go over these updates together. Cheers to you guys. So first thing is first, the main update that we got from this patch is the Succession and Awakening abilities for the Hashashin, or Hashashin. I've heard pronounced both ways, but I'm used to pronouncing it Hashashin for whatever reason, so that's what I'll say. And you might be asking yourself, which one should I choose, Awaken or Succession? At the end of the day, I would actually give you the advice as the Hodge twins would say.
Do what the you want to do.
This is certainly not going to be an in-depth analysis of the entire class and, you know, nitpicking every single detail about the various skills it has and whatnot. I'm here to give you the TLD version and not waste your time and just let you know what I found out based upon my research, you know, going through Reddit, all the various resources out there, through Discord, asking guildies and whatnot. And so at the end of the day, it does seem like the Succession is actually better than the Awaken, and let me tell you why. I actually took a bunch of notes, so kind of bear with me here. Now, it is true that the Awakened version of the Hashashin actually has bigger and better AoE skills, but I'm being told that it actually plays very similarly to Meiwa's, as in that you have to spam a particular skill over and over and over again for its skill and movement cancellation. There's a skill that Meiwa's have called New Year's Eve that you constantly have to use in order to be very efficient, particularly when it comes to grinding in the high-end areas such as Hysteria, and that skill for the Hashashin Awaken is called Piercing Fang. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't really care about that kind of stuff, I guess you could go either way, but I guess if you want a slightly more easier time grinding and whatnot, definitely go with the Succession. But if a Meiwa is a class that you already play and absolutely enjoy playing, then the Hashashin Awakening might be something very similar that caters to your playstyle. And I know a lot of people out there will say, well, the Awaken actually has a grab move, but there seems to be a slight caveat to that. First of all, there's no accuracy modifier, so it is being compared to the grab skill that the Ranger actually has. This is a skill that you could completely miss with, especially if you're facing off against somebody who has high evasion. I totally left out the actual name of the skill. It's called Constriction, so I do apologize for that. But if you went ahead and read the description, it actually says that it only binds or bounds on a last good hit, so good luck hitting that if, again, you're facing off somebody who has high evasion. Plus, this skill also does not have super armor, so you could definitely CC out of it if facing against one. And I will admit, I think the animations and the way the Hashashin moves with the Awakening abilities looks a lot cooler, especially with the desert vipers that come out of the ground and stuff like that. But the Succession actually has tornadoes, and that actually could be very beneficial, and let me explain. Now, those tornadoes could actually stay in the world and start damaging other enemies while you're going off and doing other things. When it comes to node wars, this actually might be very beneficial, especially when denying the enemy in and around walls, because those tornadoes will stay in place. Now, I was told that you could actually have up to 8 tornadoes at once, but I will admit, it's fairly difficult trying to control the tornadoes and trying to control them, move them to the direction that you want. I still haven't figured that out yet. Again, I have not even scratched the surface in terms of laying out all the different pros and cons for the Awaken and Succession. Definitely check out the BDO Hashashin Discords that are available for you to partake in their discussion and debates if you'd like. There's also Reddit as well, but half of them tends to be really funny memes. There's also a website called Black Desert Foundry that has a pretty comprehensive guide on the Hashashin and whether or not you should go with Succession or not, I'll have a link to this down in the description below. YouTube obviously is another great resource that you could utilize, and the person that I like to watch, my go-to guy when it comes to Black Desert Online information and guides and all that stuff, goes by the name of Anders, and I'll definitely have a link to his YouTube channel down in the description below as well. And lastly, I want to give a quick shout out to the guild Dandelion. I was able to learn a lot from them, and their members are really helpful, and some of those members include Nate and Trickshot. I really do appreciate it, but I especially want to give a huge thank you to its leader Churchy, who again, his vast knowledge of the game is just dwarfs mine in comparison. So thank you so much for allowing me to make this video with the knowledge that you shared with me. So cheers to you, Churchy. Thanks again, man. So I know this is kind of a cop-out answer, but at the end of the day, you choose whatever it is that you want to choose and choose how you want to play. No one's gonna really be that upset with the decision that you made unless you're, again, doing, I guess, tier 5 node wars or something like that, but I'm gonna argue that's probably the minority of you. And it really depends on your playstyle as well. I know that probably goes without saying, but I'll say it anyways. If you're somebody who likes to be really in somebody's face right there point blank, then Awaken is the way to go, because it doesn't really have that many ranged attacks, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at things. Succession isn't really quite like that, unfortunately, or again, fortunately, depending on how you look at things. If you're somebody who likes to kind of give a cushy distance from your enemies, then Succession is the way to go, since it does have a number of ranged attacks, unlike the Awaken version. Now, Black Desert Online did a poll in their official Twitter handle for the PC version of the game, and it's overwhelmingly Awaken that people seem to be enjoying or looking forward to, compared to this session with just over 1,400 votes. So take that as you will. Again, definitely at the end of the day, you choose what you feel most comfortable with. But if you disagree with my assertions and conclusion, let me know down in the comment section below why that is. I actually do encourage it. It's the only way that I'm able to grow as a content creator here on YouTube, as well as a Black Desert Online player. Anyways, everyone, let's go ahead and take it from the top. We got some pretty awesome things in store for today. And the first event that we will cover is, again, make your choice, Awakening or Succession. There's 3 sub-events for this one. And if you click on that link, it'll bring you to another page here that explains what it is. The first event is Find the Relic. And in this event, you'll get an item called Artifact of the Unknown. And you trade these in at a chance of getting something as awesome as a Tungrad belt or other Tungrad accessories to measly little memory fragments. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised there's no Cronstones listed in this little box here. The second event is a special group of quests that will be given only to the Hashashin characters, and you could get these special quests if you talk to the Black Spirit under the special quest label. And the third part of this event is getting some pretty awesome items after you completed the quest that allows you to have the either Awaken or Succession version of the Hashashin. So it just gives you more additional rewards for something that you were going to probably do anyways. The next event is called Level Up Again with the Hashashin. And if you click on that link, again, it will bring you to another page explaining what this is. And they added various rewards if you actually hit certain levels, with level 61 giving you Shikaku's luxury box at a chance of getting a Tungrad necklace, which no one will ever get. They've also updated the attendance or special attendance reward in this case, with the 11th day that you log in knitting you 2 Radiant Adventure boxes. The third special event is called Collect Commemorative Coins, and again, this will also have a link that you could click on. So there's a few ways that you could actually get these coins. All you have to do is play for at least 60 minutes to get 2. You could also get a bunch of them when you reach level 56. 58, 60, and 61. But again, these levels only apply if you're playing a seasoned character, so keep that in mind. And again, you use these to exchange for various rewards and items, with 100 netting you the Takros Spirit Stone. Takros Spirit Stone. I suck at pronouncing things, so I do apologize.
Have confidence. No confidence.
And the last event that we got going on are for all the people who are still trying to get their Black Star weapon. The drop rate for Remnants of the Rift has doubled if you are facing off against the Dark Rift bosses. And the drop rate for Spectre's Energy has also increased in 2 areas, including Shurikan's Necropolis and Secreti something underwater ruins. Man, I suck at pronouncing things.
No confidence.
Anyways, moving on, we'll go ahead and cover some of the content that was introduced in this patch. And again, as I covered earlier, the Hashashin Awakening and Succession was introduced, so we'll go ahead and skip that. The next most interesting thing that they put is this feature called Band. And all in all, what this does is it allows you to summon your Shai on another character, and that Shai will actually play a musical instrument for you, which is really crazy. I did not expect this at all, but there are some restrictions and limitations. You have to have a Shai with a Sol equipped, and this feature is only available if you are in standby mode. Even though this is something that I probably myself wouldn't really get into, I really do enjoy these little tiny things that they do. It just gives the game a little bit more of a character, and yeah, I think that's really awesome. And for everybody out there that enjoy Node Wars, we do have some pretty awesome things for you guys. They've added 4 new guild skills that can be used in Node Conquest Wars only. One of them, for example, is called Boost Morale, and this requires 5 points as well as 700 Pledge of the Bloods, and this increases all guild members' movement speed by 20% for 1 minute. They've also changed the number of obtainable Shining Medals of Honor and added a list of items exchangeable for the Shining Medal of Honors as well. For example, Tier 1 Node will net you 12 instead of 6. They've also added a list of exchangeable items for those Shining Medal of Honors, including Kudum's sealed sub-weapon for 300 of those. And some other changes include the requirement for, say, getting Dandelion's weapon box, whereas before it required 500 Shining Medals of Honor, it only will cost 300 this time around. Now, Pearl Abyss said that the guild boss content is something that not many players do these days, just because the rewards that you get from it aren't really all that great anymore because players are just out leveling them, with the exception of Khan, however. But they did add a new skill XP reward very similar to the Secret Book of the Misty Breeze, and that they are thinking about different rewards and different ways to make this part of the game that, again, no guilds does more fun. And really quick, in terms of the game world itself, they added a buff effect for getting movement speed increase. And as for the class changes, it just seems to be a bunch of fixes. Again, if you look at the Ranger, Berserker, Tamer, Valkyrie, it just says fix this, fix that, fix everything. So it doesn't really seem like any huge changes other than, again, a bunch of fixes. And to those of you who actually enhance accessories to make a profit, good news for you guys, because it says they increased the maximum price for which you can register the following pen accessories on the marketplace, and this includes everything from tongue grad to the ogre ring, narc earring accessories, and yeah, it just seems like they just included everything. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the updates for the Pearl shop, and they have various sales going on if you're looking to get some butlers or maids as well as other pets. There is a sale going on for those of you who want to get life scaling outfits for the Hashashin. They've also added the outfits in relation to the Hashashin Succession ability as well as Awaken, which includes the Domter premium set, and again, I'm probably butchering that name, as well as the Mazari classic set as well. And I believe this next outfit for the warrior is an outfit that Pearl Abyss puts on sale every so often, and this is the Doomsday premium set, and it looks pretty awesome, I have to admit. This concludes today's episode of Black Desert Online Updates. I really hope that I've earned your subscription in today's episode. If so, please consider hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon right next to it. I also do appreciate it if you made it with me so far, because the watch time does significantly help with the algorithms. Anyways, everyone, I will finally let you guys go to finally enjoy your Hashashin class. Hope you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers again, everyone.